Share free Dell PowerEdge Operate 2023 D-PE-OE-23 real questions for your preparation. 1. A server is configured in a 1+1 power configuration with both PSUs connected to a single PDU. Which redundancy options does this configuration supply? A. PSU redundancy only. B. PSU redundancy and PDU redundancy. C. No redundancy unless each PSU is connected to a separate PDU. D. PSU redundancy and grid redundancy. Answer. A. 2. A technician needs to configure a server to allow the OS to manipulate processor frequencies for higher power efficiency. Which setting can they enable to achieve this? A. Logical processing. B. Performance per watt, DAPC. C. Adjacent cache line prefetch. D. Performance per watt, OS. Answer. D. 3. A technician is replacing a fan on a mission-critical PowerEdge R740 server that needs to stay operational. The server has no LCD. How can the technician determine which fan needs to be replaced? A. Run embedded diagnostics to locate the failing fan. B. Access the lifecycle controller. Navigate to the system cooling section to locate the failing fan number. C. Remove the chassis cover and observe a fan with an amber LED. D. Use the IDRAC GUI to locate failing fan number. Answer. D. 4. How can a system administrator compare the currently installed hardware to the original system configuration? A. Pull a Support Assist Collection Comparison Report. B. Restore the original system profile. C. View factory shipped inventory. D. Export a tech support report. Answer. C. 5. A technician receives a repurposed PowerEdge server. After racking and cabling the server, they attempt to log into the IDRAC but cannot do so. The default login account has been disabled. What method can be used to enable the default login account? A. Run the rackdm rakerset command from the host OS. B. Boot to F2 and select IDRAC settings. Reset IDRAC configurations to defaults all. C. Hold down the I button for 16 seconds. D. SSH into the IDRAC and run the rackdm rakerset command. Answer. B. 6. A new Dell customer is ordering servers that have very specific firmware dependencies. Any replaced parts of the same type must match the replaced original part identically. The procedure must be as simple as possible with minimal risk. What action should a technician take to accomplish this goal? A. Enable the Collect System Inventory on Restart, CSIOR, attribute. B. Enable the Match Firmware of Replaced Part setting in the system BIOS. C. Configure servers to access the remote firmware repository. D. Install and configure a repository manager. Answer. A. 7. A technician is deploying a server. What should they do once the server is fully configured and deployed? A. Switch on Write Protect for the V-Flash SD card. B. Back up the server profile and reset the IDRAC to default settings. C. Back up the server profile and configure the parts replacement feature. D. Change the IDRAC secure password based on the user's company policies. Answer. D. 8. A technician installs a NIC on a single CPU server. However, the NIC is not detected when they power on the server. What should the technician verify to make sure that the NIC is detected correctly? A. NIC driver is up to date. B. System setup is set to BIOS boot mode. C. NIC is installed in an expansion slot managed by the single CPU. D. Network cable is plugged into the newly installed NIC. Answer. C. 9. What is required to use the Quick Sync 2 feature? A. Open Manage Mobile App. B. Type A USB cable. C. NFC. D. Ethernet connection to IDRAC NIC. Answer. A. 10. A technician wants to configure the IDRAC on a new server using the IDRAC Quick Sync 2 feature. What is required to use this feature? A. Open Manage Mobile App installed on an Android or iOS device. B. Open Manage Mobile App installed on a laptop. C. Quick Sync enabled bezel. D. IDRAC Enterprise License. Answer. A.